Hi, what's up? And welcome to the very first episode of our brand new podcast, Grunge Brunch.
Today it will be about the band Green River.
So yeah, what this podcast basically is about is we are enjoying our lunch and talk about your and our favorite grunge bands.
And we are eating for real.
What?
We're eating for real.
That's right, you can even hear it. So, yeah, Green River. I think they were one of the first grunge bands, besides the Melvins and the Human.
They influenced a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it was Mark's first band to come out real big in the underground scene. So yeah, Mark Arm is really influential. I really like Mark Arm.
And Steve Turner.
Yeah. So yeah, Green River was formed in 1983, releasing their first EP, Come On Down, the same year. And after a break, I think Steve Turner left the band in 1985 after having conversations with the other band members because he wanted to move to a different direction musically.
I can't really say anything about that. You're a much bigger fan.
Yeah. So, yeah, when the last song Steve Turner wrote is Together We'll Never. So this was released in 1986, I think. And 1 year later, they finished their first full-length album, Rehab Doll. That was also reissued on vinyl in 2019. And I think the last official release of Green River was their Dry as a Bone EP. In 1988 or in 1987, I'm actually not sure. So yeah, in the following months I think they dissolved and split into two halves. So Mark Arm and Steve Turner went on to form Mahani on Halloween 1988. And Stone Gossard and Jeff Ament went on to form Pearl Jam.
And also were in Mother Love Bone. Then.
Yeah, so yeah. I'm not sure what happened to Bruce Fairweather and Alex Vincent, who were the guitarist and the drummer in Green River.
I don't know either.
So yeah, Mother Love Bone basically consisted of Andy Wood.
Who came from the band Malfunction?
Yeah, Malfunction. So Mother Love Bone basically came together with two halves of two different bands, Green River and Malfunction.
So since this podcast is about Green River, not any other band, what's your favorite song by them?
I really love PCC. I think it's from the Dry as a Bone EP, which I also have on CD. And I really love to play that song really loud. It shows the ability of Mark Arm's voice. So he can scream to a very high point, but he also always hits the right note and the right tone. I feel so impressed by that, and I think that song, yeah, is like the climax of that. What's your favorite song?
Yeah, I think it's really a Swallow My Pride, but I have to admit I like the Soundgarden cover a little bit more, although it's probably a sin or so. But I just really like the part with the woman and the man. I like what it's about, and the whole dynamic of it is really...
So I have never really read of what it's about. Can you tell me?
I guess it's about having a partner or a girlfriend who is actually politically pretty radical and Republican or so. I guess that's what it's about.
I'm not sure what to think about the snippet of the woman in the song. I think it kind of ruins the rhythm a bit.
Yeah, I think that's why I like the Soundgarden version more. They did it a bit better, I think.
But they totally pushed out. I'm sorry. they totally pushed out that it's the summer of love part.
Yeah, I think that's a pity.
The thing what I don't like about it. So this was released on the Screaming Life EP, right? The best thing is coffee in the morning.
Yeah, especially when you didn't really sleep.
So yeah.
What more to say?
That's the point, I'm thinking about it. So we can say more about the bands they went on to, like Mark Honey was Steve Turner and Mark Arm. And they took Matt Lucan from the Melvins and Dan Peters, who played in several bands like Feast, Bundle of His, and I also think Blood Circus, but I'm not sure. Yeah. And the same year they released their Super Fast Big Knob EP. That's still one of the most influential albums from the grunge scene.
Credited by different musicians as influential. For example, Kurt Cobain.
Yeah. I think My Honey is the most underrated grunge band I know. So.
And we're both big fans.
Yeah, and Pearl Jam, I think everybody knows what happened to them by the release of 10 in 1991.
And most people only know Alive.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Because I think the album 10 also has a few more highlights, just like Why Go? I could headbang to this song all the time. It's just amazing. So yeah, but Malfunction and Green River, yeah, from those bands Mother Love Bone originated, who were called Lords of the Wasteland, I think. And yeah, Mother Love Bone also released only one album, I think. It's called Apple in 1990. 1990 is correct?
I think so. So my favorite song is definitely Holy Roller.
I like the dynamics and the voice of Holy Roller, but I think Stardog Champion is kind of a bit cooler, and Crown of Thorns is more emotional.
Yeah, I just really like everything about it.
Yeah.
The whole album.
I don't know why, but Holy Roller and Crown of Thorns always remind me of Alice in Chains.
Yeah, I guess because of the vocals as well.
Yeah.
I guess Andrew Wood was the first real tragedy in grunge, wasn't he, with his death?
Sure, yeah. That was also in 1990, and that's why, because they only have one album. For everyone who's interested, we also have pugs here.
Who you will hear snorting.
And yeah, they are super cute, but they snort so fucking loud. And they always want me to stroke their stomach. It's itching, yeah. Oh. So I think another significant thing about Green River is that Mark Arm's voice is kind of very special. So I think it's a mixture between like Kurt Cobain's voice and Lane Staley's voice, or Chris Cornell's voice, however, because Chris Cornell was always getting up high with the notes.
Yeah, sounds like real heavy metal music. I think that was a little more influential than punk to them.
Yeah, right. And Kurt Cobain was like always screaming loud and not too high.
Yeah, Chris Cornell was screaming a lot too, but I think his voice just had a much wider range.
Sure, but I think this changed, as you can hear in Super Unknown, down on the upside.
But I think he sang more clearly than Kurt. Kurt had a lot of, I don't know how to call it.
So can understand Chris Cornell's vocals way better than Kurt's. Yeah, I think Mark Arm is the mix of them both, because he's able to scream, but also in a very high falsetto. Yeah.
My favorite song of Mudhoney, and I think the best song where you can actually hear it, is Sweet Young Thing Ain't Sweet No More. He's screaming really, really for a long time, and he's holding it, and his voice still sounds great.
I have too many Mudhoney songs to count. We'll talk about Mudhoney in another episode. Yeah.
Right.
So, lunch is finished. I need a sip of milk. Damn, that's good.
So we somehow thought we could fill a little bit more of time with our talk about Green River.
Anyways, we hope to see you in the next episode, and we hope that you liked it. If you liked it, you can leave us up at our YouTube channel. We would be very, very pleased about that. You have anything more to say?
Stay tuned and be excited for our whole podcast. It'll be about more grunge bands, newer grunge bands.
Post-grunge bands maybe also.
Yeah.
Except from Nickelback.
Grunge bands who were influential in terms of Riot Girl. We'll do episodes on that too.
Yeah, so if you have any suggestions, just write a comment below this video. We will read them all and maybe answer them all. And yeah, we're happy to hear what ideas you have.
And don't hate us.
Don't hate us, don't hate grunge. Okay, see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.